let's talk about our top things to consider when looking at a RILA as an investment. Number one, did you evaluate other providers? This is key. There's a whole bunch of different companies that I can name that are providers of these RILA type products. And if you're going to move down the path with one provider, you want to make sure that you yourself or your advisor have evaluated the other options that are out there. They have different fees, they have different surrender schedules, they have different buffers of protection, they have different upsides, they have different insurance carrier ratings, all things that you need to consider when choosing a strategy. Make sure that you got what you think is going to be the right one for you. Strategy number two, how does it fit in your overall plan? This is important. Any investing you do at all cannot be done in a vacuum. It has to be taken in totality of your overall plan. The negative with RILAs is a lack of liquidity. So when you think about an overall plan, if you had $1 million portfolio, how much do you want in that RILA? How close are you to retirement? When are you going to need an income stream? These are products that are typically growth oriented that you're typically not going to tap for 6 years plus. So keep that in mind. You have to make sure you have enough liquidity in other places if you're going to use a strategy like this. Strategy number three, do you have enough liquidity in other places? This is key. This is important, as that is one of the biggest negatives of this type of strategy. Make sure you have enough liquidity in the rest of your overall plan. Number four, how is the advisor getting paid? You could ask that advisor that question. And one of the biggest challenges I see with any annuity, including RILAs, is you get an advisor that took an upfront commission and no longer services that client. It's almost like they disappeared. Client never hears from them again. You don't want a relationship like that. You want to have an advisor where those incentives are aligned, that they're going to continue to service your account ongoing. And even no matter what type of annuity you might have, there often is an annual servicing component that's needed to make sure that annuity stays on track. For example, with RILAs, some RILAs have what's called a manual lock-in feature that needs to be evaluated consistently. As you get closer to maturity, maybe you want to lock that thing in 6 months out or a year out to lock in some of those gains. It's something you have to look at, and your advisor should be helping you with. Number five, what are you getting for the fees that you're paying? There's a lot of advisors out there that can recommend a RILA strategy or a type of annuity that's out there. But what are you getting for the fees you end up paying that advisor? It's critical. A lot of these products are the same, regardless of what advisor you select. But is that advisor providing a more comprehensive approach to planning? Are they providing context of how this investment fits in your plan? Are they providing tax strategy? Are they providing a comprehensive view of where you're going to pull from and when? Are they providing retirement planning? Are they providing an estate review? What are the things that they provide? You may be getting this RILA from this advisor, and all you're getting is investment advice, but another advisor may be providing you with a comprehensive suite of strategy and financial planning. And I think it's important to know what you're getting for your money. Strategy number six, did you evaluate other options? Maybe the RILA is not the right thing. Did you look at managed accounts, actively managed, passively managed? Did you look at conservative investments, higher yielding investments, dividend plays, all kinds of different strategies out there in the investment universe. And no matter what investment you do, you want to make sure it fits into your overall strategy and plan, and that you've really gone into it with your eyes open, knowing what other options might be out there. Those are some of my top tips when looking at a RILA investment. Hope that was helpful.